Many people still believe that once you cross the age of 60, the body inevitably slows down. Along with it comes a decline in vitality, a fading desire for intimacy, and a weakening sense of emotional connection with one's partner. They call it the law of nature. They assume that fatigue, distance, and disconnection are unavoidable parts of aging. But the truth is very different, completely different. Dr. David, a men's health specialist with over 30 years of experience working with thousands of older patients, affirms that aging does not mean the end of vibrancy or intimacy. On the contrary, he has witnessed countless cases where, with just small changes in diet, older adults were able to rediscover the feeling of connection, the warmth in their relationships, and even the vitality they thought had long been lost. And where does this miracle lie? Not in a prescription. Not in expensive or complicated hormone therapies, but in the very fruits you may already have in your fridge, at the market, or on the shelf of your neighborhood grocery store. That's right, with just 4 simple, natural, and easily accessible fruits, you can support your body in restoring circulation, improving sexual health, and, perhaps most importantly, regaining that sense of connection, warmth, and confidence in your own body. These are not magic pills, but they are gifts from nature, simple, wholesome, nutrient-rich foods. They help nourish blood vessels, balance hormones, support deep sleep, and enhance emotional well-being. And if you stick with them daily, the results will come, not dramatically or overnight, but gently, steadily, and with lasting clarity. So, if you've been feeling slower, more distant from your partner, or simply not quite like yourself anymore, don't be too quick to accept that as just part of aging. Give your body a chance to recover in a natural, safe, and effortless way, starting with a handful of grapes, a spoonful of papaya, a few cranberries, or several juicy cherries. Turning 60 is not the end of the road. It might just be the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter lived more slowly, more deeply, and more closely together. Red grapes, the silent companion that rekindles the flow of vitality. There are things in life so simple that we easily overlook them, like a bunch of red grapes sitting quietly in the refrigerator, rarely noticed. Yet few would guess that behind that modest appearance lies a quiet power that even modern medicine is beginning to recognize. That power is not only in the fresh sweetness of its flavor, but in its ability to awaken the flow of blood, of energy, and, most importantly, the deep connection between body and emotion that older adults still long for. As we enter the later stages of life, the body begins to send out vague signals. Hands and feet feel colder even when the weather isn't. Walking just a short distance leaves us more tired than expected. The excitement of intimacy slowly fades, and the connection with our partner sometimes feels as distant as a fading mist. Many mistake this as the end of a vibrant era. But in truth, these are simply signs that blood circulation is slowing down, and if we know how to care for it at the right time, that flow can absolutely be reignited, gently yet powerfully. The secret lies in a precious compound called resveratrol, found in the delicate skin of red grapes. Resveratrol is a potent antioxidant that helps dilate blood vessels, improve their elasticity, and increase blood flow, especially to the lower body, which is often the first area to show signs of aging. By promoting the production of nitric oxide, a crucial compound that helps blood move more efficiently, resveratrol offers major benefits to the circulatory system without the need for any synthetic medication. And, more importantly, it does so gently, consistently, and without side effects. For men, this can mark a significant turning point. The decline in erectile function affects not only physical health, but also confidence and self-esteem. Many begin to avoid intimacy, quietly accepting that they've gotten old. But it doesn't have to be that way. Just one small bowl of red grapes a day, maintained as a simple habit, can improve firmness, prolong duration, and help intimacy feel more natural and fulfilling again. There are no side effects, no dependency, just a wholesome fruit quietly doing the work of healing. For women, red grapes offer a gentle revival of a different kind. Entering the postmenopausal stage, many face dryness, coolness, and a loss of connection with their own bodies. They no longer feel like themselves and sometimes shy away from closeness even when the love is still there. In those moments, red grapes become a trusted ally. By improving blood circulation to the pelvic area, they bring back warmth, softness, and comfort during intimate moments. The sensation of returning, not just physically but emotionally, is something many women are surprised to rediscover from such a humble fruit. Perhaps the most wonderful thing about red grapes is that they are not medicine. You don't need to track dosages, worry about drug interactions, or go through elaborate preparations. Just rinse them, place them in a small bowl, enjoy them after a meal or during a quiet afternoon break, and let your body gradually feel the difference. It's not a miracle overnight, but it is a steady whisper from nature, a reminder that your body still has the ability to recover, that closeness can bloom again, and that you, at any age, still deserve to be connected, to be loved, and to live fully. Cranberries, the quiet gatekeeper of health in our golden years. Among the many vibrant and colorful fruits, cranberries seem quieter and more modest. Small in size, deep red in color, with a tangy taste, they often only make a brief appearance in holiday dishes or in a glass of juice on a breakfast table. Yet behind that unassuming appearance lies a trusted, silent companion, one that protects one of the body's most vital systems, the kidneys and urinary tract. And the wonder of it is, when these two organs are properly cared for, other aspects of health that might seem unrelated, such as blood circulation, intimacy, and connection in a relationship, can gradually begin to restore themselves in a natural and sustainable way. Aging reduces our body's ability to fight off inflammation, especially in sensitive areas like the urethra and urinary system, which are easily affected by bacteria, toxins, and the natural aging of blood vessels. Meanwhile, cranberries contain a powerful antioxidant compound called proanthocyanidins, which prevents bacteria from sticking to the walls of the urethra. This helps cleanse the urinary system and prevents urinary tract infections, a common issue particularly among older women. But beyond simply cleaning, this small fruit also quietly protects the blood vessels around the pelvic area, where circulation tends to slow over time. And when that area is nourished once again with proper blood flow, warmth, softness, and physical connection can slowly begin to return. For men, kidney health plays a more important role than many realize. When the kidneys are weak, the body becomes tired and a series of related issues follow. Toxin buildup, fluctuating blood pressure, poor blood circulation, and a noticeable decline in erectile function. By supporting kidney function, reducing inflammation, and cleansing the excretory system, cranberries help regulate blood pressure and enhance the production of nitric oxide, an essential factor in maintaining healthy and lasting erections. For many older men, simply restoring kidney function is enough to revive everything else, from energy to confidence in their intimate relationships in the most natural way possible. For women, cranberries serve as a quiet savior during the postmenopausal stage. Dryness, discomfort, burning, and a loss of sensation are constant challenges they often hesitate to talk about. These symptoms don't just affect physical health, they also cause women to withdraw and lose their sense of connection with their partner, even when the love is still there. Thanks to its anti-inflammatory properties and ability to improve blood flow to the pelvic region, cranberries help maintain natural moisture, reduce irritation, and bring comfort and ease to intimate moments. When pain and worry are removed from the equation, women can open up more, both physically and emotionally. The best part is, cranberries don't require any complicated preparation. They're easy to use, easy to find, and easy to incorporate into your daily routine. A glass of unsweetened cranberry juice in the morning or evening not only cleanses the urinary tract, but also gently hydrates the body. You can also sprinkle a few dried cranberries over a salad, mix them into yogurt, or add them to your morning bowl of cereal. They're delicious and nourishing. For those who aren't used to eating fresh fruit, natural cranberry extract capsules are a safe alternative, provided they consult with a doctor if taking other medications. Cranberries don't promise miracles overnight, but if you stay consistent, just a little bit each day, gently and regularly, you'll slowly begin to notice changes. Fewer nightly trips to the bathroom, more comfort during intimacy, or simply a renewed confidence that your body still has the ability to recover. Growing older doesn't mean you have to live with fatigue, discomfort, or emotional distance. Sometimes, just one small change, like adding cranberries to your daily life, can be enough to reopen a door you once thought was closed forever. Papaya, a gentle ray of sunshine that awakens golden age energy. In the quiet of early morning, as the first sunlight softly filters through the window, it's hard to find a fruit that offers a sense of gentle freshness quite like a slice of ripe papaya. Its vibrant orange hue, cool sweet flavor, and soft melt-in-your-mouth texture make it more than just a delicious treat. It becomes a quiet helper for the health of those who are entering the golden season of life. With no need for elaborate preparation or flashy presentation, papaya is a simple gift from nature. It helps awaken dormant energy, soothe tension, and nourish both body and emotion, things that many believe are impossible to reclaim after turning 60. Inside this familiar fruit lies a treasure trove of valuable nutrients. Papaya is rich in vitamins A, C, and E, three powerful antioxidants that cleanse cells, nourish the skin, and keep soft tissues functioning smoothly. It also contains a unique natural enzyme called papain, which plays an important role in aiding digestion, something that often becomes more difficult as the body ages. Papain not only improves nutrient absorption, but also has anti-inflammatory properties, soothing irritated tissues, easing persistent aches, and, perhaps most importantly, supporting improved blood flow to areas of the body that need nourishment most, especially where circulation tends to slow with age. For men, papaya can feel like a breath of new life. Many gentlemen entering midlife begin to feel persistent fatigue, a lack of energy, and a loss of passion for living, not just in work or activity, but in personal life as well. The gradual decline in testosterone quietly strips away the vitality that once came so naturally. Papaya helps the body rebalance this hormone in a natural way, thanks to the harmonious combination of vitamins, enzymes, and anti-inflammatory effects. As blood circulation improves and oxygen is delivered more efficiently, physical and mental energy gradually return, along with clarity, strength, and a renewed sense of masculine vitality. For women, especially after menopause, papaya is a tender companion. Time, hormonal changes, and life pressures often bring dryness, lowered desire, and a loss of connection with one's own body. Papaya, with its ability to help balance estrogen, gently eases these symptoms in a slow and sustainable way. As hormone levels stabilize, sleep becomes deeper and more restful, stress lessens, and the heart softens, ready once again for closeness and intimacy without hesitation or discomfort. Emotional positivity and natural connection between partners begin to reappear, quietly, just like they once were. What many people don't know is that papaya also supports the adrenal glands, the part of the body responsible for regulating stress hormones like cortisol. When these glands function properly, the body relaxes more easily, silent anxiety fades, mental energy is restored, and emotional balance returns. Perhaps that's why so many who eat papaya regularly each morning find themselves feeling calmer, less restless, and more attuned to the simple yet precious things around them. They begin to live more slowly, more deeply, and more gratefully. Just half a small papaya in the morning, perhaps paired with a bit of yogurt or a few almond slices, is enough to create a nourishing, gentle start to the day. Papaya doesn't promise instant miracles, but if you trust it and stay consistent, what it gives in return may be more valuable than immediate transformation. The feeling of your body reconnecting with itself, your emotions awakening, and your vitality slowly return, bit by bit, day by day, in quiet strength and gratitude. Cherries, the gentle sweetness that reconnects body and soul. Some fruits not only nourish the body, but also quietly soothe the soul. And cherries, small, deep red, velvet-like fruits, are one of those rare gifts. They carry within them a gentle yet profound ability to mend emotions, revive feelings thought to be lost, and nurture a restful sleep for those walking the slower path of aging. As life becomes more tranquil, as the intimacy between partners no longer burns with the fire of youth, it is cherries that gently rekindle connection. Not loud or dazzling, but deep enough to touch the quietest corners of the heart. Inside each cherry are precious nutrients. Chief among them are anthocyanins, powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that help calm blood vessels, reduce vein inflammation, and promote blood circulation throughout the body. Especially in sensitive areas like the pelvic and genital regions where blood flow often slows with time, these nutrients help bring renewal. And it doesn't stop there. Cherries also contain natural melatonin, a hormone that helps the body ease into deep sleep, reset its biological clock, and from there, restore hormonal and emotional balance. Blood circulation plays an incredibly important role in intimate life. When blood no longer flows well, sensitive areas grow cold, lose their responsiveness, and the emotional connection between partners begins to fade. This doesn't mean love is gone, it simply reflects changes within the body. In that quiet shift, cherries become a natural catalyst, helping blood return to the places that need it most, bringing warmth, softness, and the familiar tenderness that once came so easily. From there, physical and emotional connection is rekindled, not out of duty or worry, but naturally, comfortably, and completely, as though the body is remembering a part of itself from long ago. And if you thought cherries were only good for circulation, sleep, the foundation of both physical and emotional health, is another remarkable benefit this little fruit brings. The melatonin in cherries helps guide the body into a truly restful state, where deep, steady, and well-timed sleep can bring full restoration. When sleep is sound, hormones rebalance, energy is renewed, and moods stabilize. And in that state of relaxation, it's easier to open your heart to your partner, to forgive more easily, to empathize more deeply, and to feel again the gentle vibrations of love that age cannot erase. There's no need for pills or complex interventions. Just a small bowl of cherries each evening, whether fresh, frozen, or unsweetened dried, is enough for your body to begin welcoming a quiet wave of healing. No shock, no disruption. Cherries nurture you in the gentlest way, through the blood flowing inside you, the nervous system longing for calm, and the feelings that have lain dormant for too long. You may have thought that deep emotions, warm embraces, meaningful closeness, or full, uninterrupted sleep were things left behind in the past. But the truth is, they were never truly lost. They've simply been resting. And sometimes, just a single cherry savored slowly at the end of the day can be a soft reminder that your body still has so much to give. And your heart, no matter how many years it has seen, still has room to love once more. Age is not the end. It's an invitation to begin again. You've probably heard complicated advice about senior health, strict diet changes, high-intensity workouts, or expensive supplements and treatments. But the truth is simpler than you think. You don't have to change everything. You don't have to turn your life upside down just to feel healthy again. What you need is just one small, consistent step each day. All it takes is choosing one of the 4 natural fruits we've explored together: red grapes, cranberries, papaya, or cherries, and making it a gentle part of your daily life. No pressure, no need for perfection, just steady, sincere care. After a few weeks, you may start to notice subtle changes. Your hands and feet feel warmer, as if blood is once again flowing to nourish every fingertip and step. You sleep more deeply without tossing and turning at night or waking up feeling drained. Your mind feels clearer, lighter, and the stress begins to melt away. And sometimes the feeling of closeness and connection in your relationships begins to return. Not rushed, but enough to make you smile. Age is not a finish line. It's a milestone, a place where you can begin a deeper chapter of living. A chapter where you no longer have to hurry, no longer chase expectations, but instead live fully in the things you truly feel. Let us see aging not as a loss, but as a chance to reconnect with ourselves, with our loved ones, and with the small, everyday joys. A slice of fruit in the morning, a little moment of care for your body, a night of restful sleep, a gentle hand to hold. These are signs that you are alive, fully and wholly. And that journey does not begin with a prescription. It begins with a grape, a bite of papaya, a sip of cranberry juice, or a single cherry at the end of the day. Because sometimes it is the smallest things that awaken the most precious parts of who you are. Let us support one another on this path as we embrace these simple but powerful truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave us a comment, even just a single word. If not, feel free to comment with a 0. Your feedback means so much to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and may you continue to live in your own beautiful way.